I want to talk about something that's been a huge goal for me, and that's building wealth online and being able to travel, do whatever you want, when you want, and being 100% remote. And eventually, like creating a base in another country, whether that's in Europe, outside of the USA, outside of Canada, even in South America. Eventually, like what you want to do is, find a way to travel outside the country and make money outside of the country. And in this video, I want to break this down for you. So if you're looking for something like this, then this is going to be the perfect video for you. I transitioned out of working a 9 to 5 in an auto body shop where I was absolutely dreading and hating my job every single day. I would wake up in the morning, essentially at like 7 o'clock, get in my car, and I would drive to a little body shop in the little like city of Canada. I was in a northern province called Alberta. And I did this for about 5 years before I decided to make like the huge jump from transitioning from that to online. And it wasn't easy. I was making over $100,000 Canadian, which was a decent income at the time. So now I've transitioned from that to working online remotely, and it has been the best thing I've done in my entire life because I've complete freedom. I'm able to do whatever I want whenever I want. And the best part of this is that I can like travel to any country, any world. I'm in Poland. I was just in South America for 2 years. I was in Medellin. I traveled to Panama City, lived in Miami, and now I am in Europe and I love it. So I wasn't able to do this without being able to transition to like an online job, which is remote closing specifically. So to be able to do this, you have to really dive into a skill which would help you do this. And I found remote closing as the number one skill to help me achieve this lifestyle. So I had some money saved up before I like made the plunge to transition from working 9 to 5 to remote. I did have six figures and it definitely helped. But for me, I knew I wanted to build something online remotely and not just for today, but for the long term. And that's when I realized I had to focus on building like an online income and creating a solid foundation of investments that would help me be able to position myself to maybe purchase real estate in the future and have a lower cost of living. And I found that South America was the perfect choice to begin with because I was able to live in a nice apartment, have good food, and go on multiple dates for under $1,500 US dollars per month. And that is very, very, very small compared to what you would be living in Canada or the USA. So for me, I leveraged my online skills, and that was selling remotely. And I found this through actually a friend who had a high ticket business, and I messaged him asking him if he needed help, and he did. So I ended up enrolling into his opportunity, and I ended up staying there for 2 years, and I was able to save multiple six figures. And now we're here in Europe. So whether it's like freelancing or digital marketing, um, I knew I had to tap into things that can generate income remotely. And for me, it was about scaling things, creating a solid base. And really, for me, it was about scaling the content, scaling my time. And these are areas where the demand is extremely high and you can really grow your income. So remote sales is awesome in the fact that you can make 10, 20, $30,000 a month remotely. And that was what I used to be able to grow and scale. Now, another big step I took to, like I started using savings to start investing into crypto. So for me, crypto in South America provided me with a lot of opportunity to like really skyrocket my income because it is very risky, but at the end of that is a high reward. And I got in at a good time, which was the beginning of this bull run, and was able to multiply the six figures into multiple six figures. Now, it is risky, so you have to figure out the best timing to enter. But if you make these smart investments, it can help you grow your wealth extremely quickly. while also being remote too. So, number three is planning your relocation. Now, this is super important because after moving to South America, that was a big decision. And going from Canada to South America, the cost of living is so much lower. I mean, it's so low that like I was paying about 3K per month in Canada to get the same lifestyle in South America. You're paying about $1,500 on the low end. So this means that you can really save up as faster, build a lot of savings quickly, and focus on like building your business or focus on your skill set, which could be closing. So many things you can focus on: health, fitness, relationships, all that stuff. Of like great visa options, residency options for entrepreneurs and remote workers. I was able to get a remote visa, which allowed me to stay in Colombia for 2 years. And it cost me like less than $2,000 with the lawyer fees and everything included. So there's that option. It's a very smooth transition. And understanding the local costs and making sure your income can comfortably support you is super key. So, number four is networking and building a brand on the side as you are transitioning from your country to a remote location. Building my personal brand has been a huge game changer. I knew I had to connect with people that were inside of my industry. It helped me land other roles better. And it helped me with just being able to surround myself with like minded people. And I know maybe you guys have heard this quote before, but it's you are the average of the five people you surround yourself with. And this is not it couldn't be further from the truth. So building a personal brand while you travel abroad is going to help you stay on track and get into the right group of people so that you don't end up getting into the wrong group of people and finding trouble in these other countries. So it's been incredible how many opportunities that I have had come across if I had not built my personal brand, my Instagram, and even just starting off on YouTube here. Now, number five is to automate and scale your life. This is the last thing I want to share with you guys, but it's very important because if you guys want to start making money consistently online, you have to like automate parts of your life and even your business. And this gives you like a ton of time to explore new opportunities and focus on much, much bigger goals. I've been able to automate, especially living in Colombia, a lot of my cleaning at my house. So I had a cleaner come in. She would completely clean the entire apartment for me. And I'll order food on an application so I don't have to go out and go shopping, which saves me a few hours per week just going out and having to shop for food. And let's say you own a business, this gives you just more time to explore opportunities to focus on bigger goals and scaling that as well. So I've been able to automate that side of my life. And it gives me a huge flexibility to grow in other areas like my fitness, allows me to date more, allows me to connect with my family. So automating your life and your business is a huge game changer. So that's been my journey so far. I'm excited and I am going to share with you guys, a little bit more about where I'm heading in this journey. And if you're thinking about doing this something like similar or the same thing, building wealth online, relocating, creating your base in another country, feel free to ask me any questions below here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be able to provide you with more value and content and help you guys achieve your goals. We'll see you guys on the next video.